Hey buddy, Sarah here. This is just a quick video. Um, well, I was gonna watch the England and America, or England and USA um game, the women's rugby in the Women's Rugby World Cup. And yeah, I was gonna watch that, and then this red button thing came across the top saying um about watching Leipzig and Bayern Munich on BBC, and I was like, hang on, I was going to listen to it. I mean, it already started at that point, but I was going to listen to it on like the Bayern Munich web radio thing. And yeah, I saw this thing, like the red button thing. I was like, it's on telly? Or it's like on the red button bit on telly, like on BBC. Normally it's like on Sky. So like on the sports channels. And if you haven't got sports channels, well, throughout that. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch the women's rugby. I'm going to watch the Bayern Munich game. Um, England did beat the USA, by the way. I had a look after the game. Um, but yeah, not England, what am I talking about? Bayern Munich, uh, it pretty much stabbed Leipzig. It was 6-0. I think it was Olise, scored. And I was like, he's talking, I was like, he sounds English. And I Googled him and I was like, he is English, but he plays for France. I mean, I'm kind of glad in a way because, I mean, I like who we got in our England team and have had in our England team with Gareth. Um, yeah, but uh, yeah. So Elise scored first. Then it was Diaz. I mean, he literally played two games for Bayern Munich and he scored in both games. Yeah, so it was Elise, then Diaz, then Elise again in the first half. So it was 3-0 at half time. And then there was another three goals in the second half. Um, and can I just say, there was a video like they were asking um the Bayern Munich, some of the Bayern Munich players, like questions about the season, and they were like saying, "Who's going to score the first goal?" And most of them said Harry Kane. A few said Elise, and I was like, Harry Kane has to score the first goal. And like I said, it was Elise. But the three goals that were scored in the second half were all Kane. And I thought they said the Germans call it a proper is it a proper hat trick or something like that? So when not only do you score three goals in a game, but you also get the like consecutive goals as well. Um, so yeah, Patrick Harry once again. I think they said it was like his eighth hat trick since being by me. I thought it was more than that, but I don't know. And yeah, what was the other thing they said? Oh yeah, and then they were going on about the thingy, they said man of the match at one point would probably have gone to Elise, but it was saying I think now it's going to be Harry Kane. I just looked at thingy at Instagram. And there's no mention of who has got the thing, but I'll mention that in my next video if I remember. Um, yeah, so I think he would have had play in the match. Come on. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything else. Um, yeah. So I will see you. Oh, yeah. And talking about Gareth. So there was I'd seen things of people turning up for the is it the PFA awards or football awards, the Premiership or something. I think it was in Manchester. I'm sure it was in Manchester because I'm sure my cousin who lives in Manchester had some had some photos, but he took a video from where he was working or wherever it was from, um, of like where the red carpet was, and I'm pretty sure it was this. same thing. Could be wrong though. But yeah, I see some photos. I think it was Alessia Russo, um, Declan Rice, um, and I was like, "Ooh, at least there's like two people getting awards up um, there that I'm a fan of, Declan and Alessia." Um, and that was like whatever time that was. Anyway, so I was, I don't know if it was that same evening or if it was the following morning, and I was going through like the stories on my Instagram, and it well, I forgot her name now. Jessica Ennis, Dame Jessica Ennis. She was on about she was presenting an award at the at these awards, and I didn't read like the not caption, but like the text she'd added on the thing. But after I seen the other clip or the other picture, I had to or the other story, I had to go back because yeah, I went to the next picture and I was like, that's Dame Jessica Ennis with Sir Gareth Southgate with Gareth holding say a trophy, an award. Yeah, so I went back to the thing and she was presenting Gareth with an award for like I can't remember the actual name of it, merit of some whatever, or so to merit. That sounds like a thing, a royal honour kind of thing. Yeah, so I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was like obviously for what he's done for all in England and everything. So I was like, there's me thinking it was just Declan Rice that I'm a fan of, and Steve Russo, who I'm a fan of, that were getting awards. I mean, obviously other people getting awards, but those two I'm a fan of. And then I found out Gareth had got an award, and I was like, oh, thank you, he deserves it. Um, yeah, and I still haven't found I know there's videos out there of like other people getting the award, but I was like, where's Gareth? Where is the thing of Gareth getting presented the award? It'll pop up somewhere, I'm sure, but it's annoying that I can't find it. Yeah, so anyway, I will see you in my next video.